What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Coffee Pod. My name is Chisha Zed. Woman exposes passport bros. No more wasting time. Let's get it.
Okay, let me expose these passport bros real quick because this is getting ridiculous. A passport bro is a man who buys a passport to go overseas to buy a wife. Now, I've been to a lot of different countries.
Wrong. All right, so in the first sentence I already called cap. She's talking about a passport bro as a man who goes to another country to buy a wife. Come on.
These countries have houses. A house is a prostitution center where men are wrapped around the building to buy sex. Stop making it seem like y'all are going overseas because these women are worshiping the ground that you walk on. Just because you are who you are. Y'all are paying for this entire lifestyle. Meanwhile, y'all are complaining about paying the bills in your own country and your own household. You want your woman to go half and half with you, but you're willing to go overseas to buy a wife. Y'all are going to third world countries where women do not have the basic necessities to live, and they're looking for a golden ticket. You are the golden ticket.
So she said a lot there. She says, you guys are going to other countries where women don't have the bare necessities to live. That's insulting to other countries, first of all, where women are doing okay. These women aren't struggling to the point where they don't have bare necessities. That's not what's going on here. And then she says, oh, you're going over there to pay for these women, but you want to go half and half with American women because it's still cheaper. I mean, basic math here. Going half and half with the modern woman in the US is still more expensive than going to another country and paying completely for that woman's lifestyle in most cases. Not to mention she's more cooperative, more pleasant, etc.
So, of course, if you say, I want to marry you and your sister too and your cousin at that, and I want to pee in your mouth every night, of course they're going to say yes because they don't have the basic necessities to live. And they
Did she just say, I want to pee in your mouth every night? Yo, man, what?
They need a way out. Now, your body, your choice, do what you want to do. I have no issue with anyone going overseas to fulfill their purpose. However, stop telling all American men that they need to go overseas to find a woman to be a wife to them and to be submissive and do all the other things that men require a woman to do. There are plenty of men in America who have the same experiences and outcomes with women that you had to go overseas to a third world country to get. Let's keep in mind that.
No. I'm sorry I keep pausing it, guys, but I just got to correct. There's a lot of fallacy in this, so I can't do it all at once. I'm going to forget if I do it. She talks fast. There's a lot going on. No, she says there are a lot of women in America who have the values. No, they're not. No, they are not. Trust me, I know. Let's finish this video up.
Women outnumber men in every single country. If you cannot find a woman in your own country to be submissive and do the things that you have to go overseas to get, there may be something going on with you.
Wild, wild, wild. What do you guys think of that? Comment down below. Let's check out a few of these comments and see what the people have to say. First comment here says, that's because $20 goes a long way over there and they can't afford even themselves in America. So instead of them stepping up, oh, man up, gentlemen. That's what our single, beautifully melanated _ Prezi here says. That's her name. She says, the problem is men out here don't want to man up. She goes on to say, and building a better life for themselves and creating a better lifestyle, they rather remain American, broke, and pretend to be wealthy in another country. No, they actually are very well off in another country. They're not pretending. Their reality changes. Once you go to another country, you're in a different class. I say for the average, like middle class man here in the States, you will be in the top % earners in other countries where men are seeking wives, especially if you're like 10% out here in the States. All these guys go out there and stay there. They're not pretending. Real life does not only exist in the US. And this is coming from somebody who just got back from Zambia. And my fiance, I took there. She's been there. She's seen the family. She's seen my grandparents, etc. She's met the family. Met her here in the States, but well acquainted with my culture and family. Very, very well acquainted. I just got engaged over there in Zambia. I have a whole video about it. Go check it out. Next comment here says, the passport bros have to provide a lifestyle, whether it's here in the US or if it's overseas. But the main variable is the receiver. If the receiver is grateful and shows appreciation, more appreciation than the women here in the US, how is that the man's fault? Yes, Good point. He goes on to say, also, a man's value is not only in what he can provide financially. And why are women who are against this going hard at men they don't want? Because they actually do want you, bro. These women want you. These women want you because they understand. It irks them. At night, they're crying, right? They're wondering, wow, he really went out there and just married some chick out in a foreign country? Yes. It pisses them off when they hear those stories. And I've always encouraged men and said, hey, if you want to go to a foreign country and see what that's like. First of all, the exposure is great. Second, if you truly want it, go do it. I just say be careful with taking a woman who's never been to the States, bringing her here. Things could get ugly. He goes on to say, when a subset of women were flued out to Dubai to get treated, however, by rich Arab men, men here in the US could have been mad about it, but couldn't do anything about it. The same thing, but the difference is women can do something about it. Another comment here says, agreed, most of these men want to control the women. I'm from Jersey, so a lot of women is not going for that, especially if they are an independent woman. Okay, well, good luck with that, my guy. Another comment here says, smart thing to do is to go where your dollar has more value. That's called smart investing. Women here go to some countries and get humbled by the beauty of women in countries with less than them. Ooh, that's facts. That's the real issue here. And again, OnlyFans and strip clubs are still booming, and online prostitution is at an all-time high right here in America. So this guy's like, hey, if they want prostitutes, they could just stay in the US and get that. Another comment here from another person says, it is crazy how people talk about things they don't know. Sure, they have 3 or 4 houses, but that's not where most guys find women. Even if guys are spending money on women here in Asia, the women are bringing something to the table instead of, oh, I'm cute, that's enough to pay me to be with you. Another comment here from another gentleman says, sisters are always talking about how the men here are no good. If those no good men are finding their happiness overseas and leaving y'all alone, why do you care? Another comment here says, talk about OnlyFans, don't worry about what men doing. A woman responded back to that guy and says, I don't care what people are doing with their body. I'm bringing awareness that a lot of men are misleading others into thinking they're achieving this for free. Nobody, no man. The only people getting misled here are obviously this chick. No man anywhere thinks that they're getting women for free. Men understand they're providing either protection for that woman. Men understand this. They understand that the attraction that that woman is going to have towards you comes at some cost. She goes on to say, I'm all for men going overseas. The dating market in America sucks for both men and women. Interesting. Guys, I'm curious. What do you guys think? Comment down below. I appreciate you for checking out yet another episode of The Coffee Pot. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.